let's head out to Carlsbad, California, and check in with the up-and-coming Indy Golf.
Putters and wedges are definitely the scoring clubs in golf. Indi Golf is an up-and-coming company based in the world's golf equipment capital of Carlsbad, California, where they make equipment for more enjoyment of the game.
Rob, the game of golf has been around almost forever, right? And you guys have been around for about 4 years now. How did you guys come about, and what is Indy Golf?
There's 3 of us in the company that just absolutely love the game of golf, and we've been in the golf industry for a number of years, and we want to bring it to as many people as we can. So, Indy is short for individual, and we really like that because for us, it's getting the individual's enjoyment of the game higher, right? So increasing how much fun they can have when they're on the golf course.
We saw an opportunity in the wedge category in particular because, we saw what everybody was doing, and it was kind of a sea of sameness. There wasn't a whole lot of new innovation coming, dominated by a tour-influenced shape, a tour-influenced performance. And we thought to ourselves, well, there's a lot more golfers out there than playing on tour.
They have 2 models of putters, the mallet-style Allison. Think of the well-known Elvis Costello song, My Aim is True. Those principles can be found in the blade-like putter of Ramon. Yes, we're talking about the punk band known as the Ramones. The music to your ears will be when you have more putts rolling into the hole.
We know that in putting, the key, more than anything else, is speed, right? So that's what we tried to dial in, and we've got something we call our Colossal sweet spot. This big blue area you see. So this basically means no matter where you hit it on the face, the ball's gonna roll the same distance, which is, again, like I said, you want really good speed control, because even if your line's off a little bit, if your speed's good, it's always gonna have a chance of going in.
With this being aluminum and as light as it is, maybe you can tell on TV how light it is. It's just hard to believe how they've come up with this putter with these 2 weights on each end that give it all the weight and make it feel so soft when you roll the putt. I've rolled a few outside of this office here, and they're darn good putters.
Let's give you a little wedge-education. What do good players do with their wedges? They control the trajectory and they spin the ball. Indy Golf is in the business of making it easier to play the sport, and have done this by putting a ton of technology into their forgiving wedges.
What we did is we took a little bit of weight out of the hosel, we shortened it, and we moved that out towards the toe, higher in the face. And basically what that does is it makes the head very forgiving. It moves the center of gravity to the middle of the face, and makes it much more stable through impact. So when you're hitting it through the rough or hitting it out of bunkers, it doesn't twist nearly as much, so your shots are much more accurate.
Indy Golf could also be compared to what Odyssey was 20 years ago. Their clubs are smart, with appealing looks, and most importantly, works to help you play better.
A different feeling wedge, it's a different performing wedge, and I think it's interesting for a golfer to get them in their hands, and it changes kind of your approach game a little bit.
The feedback that we get from players who play an Indy wedge for the first time, their eyes get wide, right? They're like, oh my gosh, this is game changing, because one, not only is it the control that they get, but around the green, being able to hit a shot out of the bunker. And we're not talking about a really, weird looking club. I mean, we're talking about a beautiful club head that is gonna look traditional, but it's gonna just be packed with all this technology that's gonna allow you to hit all the shots that you want to.
Founder Rob Lang cut his teeth with Callaway Golf, working under the man who started it all, the brilliant Eli Callaway.